Hi, I'm Bunny Cakes and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about how I got my username, Bunny Cakes. So throughout my life I've kind of gone through phases where I was called by different names. Very early on my sister's grandpa called me Boo or Boo Boo, and I'm not sure where that nickname came from, but it was his affectionate name for me, and he was pretty much the only one who ever called me that. My sister's dad always called me Patty Ann, and pretty much everybody else until about high school called me Patty. And then in high school, I became Trish, and then for everything official, like when I was in school before I was Trish, and like going to doctors or whatever, I was Patricia. And then when I met the man who would become my fiance, Mace, um, and then I met his mother, who I call Pygmy. Um, she gave me the name Bunny Cakes, and it all came about from this cute little story. There's a little Debbie's cake that comes out at Easter, and they're actually called marshmallow puffs, but Mace and his family call them bunny cakes, and I'm not exactly sure why that is. I probably should have asked before I made the video, but I'm sure that Pygmy will comment down below and clarify why they call them bunny cakes. But anyway, I was over at Mesa's house one day, and I was there for dinner, and for dessert we had these bunny cakes, and I had never had one, and she and Mace both thought that it was kind of funny, especially because I had told them stories about how in my house growing up, Little Debbie's snack cakes were like always there. There was pretty much at that time, as far as I knew, no Little Debbie snack cake that I had never tried, or at least never seen. And then a few days later, Mace and I were walking back to my house from the high school, and his mom was out, and I believe it was the day she got her her new white Jeep, and she was driving, and she drove past us, and all of a sudden she leaned out the window and she yelled bunny cakes. And Mace and I got really tickled and laughed, and she didn't see that, and we just waved and we kept walking. And then and I know this because she told me, she had this thought like, oh God, that girl probably thinks I'm insane. And that wasn't the case. My family is on a whole different level. So I didn't think it was insane. I thought it was funny. And just from then on, I've been bunny cakes. I've been bunny cakes everywhere. It became so much my name that there was a certain point that I had gone to, I believe it was the doctor's office, and I was filling out paperwork, and it came to the point where it was time to write my name down, and I started to write bunny cakes, and I went, no, that's not right. And I had about a half a minute where my brain just went on the fritz, and I was like, I know I had a name before I was bunny cakes, but I can't for the life of me remember what it was. And then finally something clicked, and I wrote down my real name. But it was just one of those things where I had gone by Bunny. Everybody who spoke to me called me Bunny for probably about 6 months. And so I just a little bit forgot my real name. And I actually have a box of the cakes that I'm named after, and they're right here. They're cute little cakes. You can actually look up bunny cakes on Google and find where somebody created this little bunny out of them with like a marshmallow and frosting for the face and little almond ears. It's adorable. I actually used to use that as my avatar and even my Facebook photo for the longest time. So yeah, that's how I became bunny cakes, and I just thought I would share. Do you guys have interesting stories behind your usernames or interesting stories behind your actual name? If you do, please comment down below. Also, please like this video and subscribe to my channel, and also hit the little bell down there and it will notify you when I post new videos. And also, please follow me on all my social media. It'll be linked down below.